what is that? Wait, was that a dog he summoned? Oh my god, I'm bad.
Weak.
Just short. Just short. Oh, this is the enemy in front of me. I could have saved my thing.
No! Swing it, smoothie. I am coming.
Wait, no, please.
Let's go.
Oh my god. Hey, I got him. Bro, I have no idea what I'm doing. I hopped into Destiny 2's crucible mode for the first time and I honestly have no idea what's going on. There's people going green, there's people sliding all across the screen, there's somebody going around with golden guns shooting up everybody. I think I got somebody cornered, I'll come up from behind them, they slide, they turn around, they kill me. Bro, I just don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to hold a point and then all of a sudden these green dogs start chasing me and maul me to death. It felt like I was playing Call of Duty for the second, so I guess someone was on a 7 kill streak and then they just mauled your boy. I don't know. But what I can say is I'm having a great time. Destiny 2's Crucible mode is a great time. As someone who plays shooters and has played like Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Combat Arms, just like a bunch of different shooters and a bunch of different games, as a beginner, I'm having a blast. I have no idea what's going on. It's chaotic, it's really insane. It's a good time for me. I know not a lot of people who are probably hopping in for the first time would enjoy getting destroyed and dying, but as someone with a fighting game background and who's used to losing before you get better and taking what you learned, and who's actually kind enough to have people explain the game and some of the mechanics to me, it's been a blast. I went from getting like 1 to 3 kills per game to 7 to 10 in the span of like 40 minutes to an hour, just because I was like trying out different combinations, still learning about the game itself because I'm new to Destiny 2, and also learning more about the PvP mode because honestly, boy just wanted to see what was up. My friends told me, oh, don't hop into Crucible, you're gonna have a bad time, you just hopped in, you're a beginner, you're new.
You're not that guy, pal, trust me, you're not that guy.
They're gonna destroy you, that's where the sweats live. And I was like, you know me, as a fighting game player or just someone who's interested in competing and playing with other people out in PvP, I was just like, you know what, let me hop in, see how it is for myself, see if it's a good time, see if it's sweat central. I believe Trials of Osiris are where all the sweats are, typically from what I'm seeing, and like of course the competitive list, but I mainly did 6v6, I believe momentum capture, I believe it's called. And that was a lot of fun. From what I told, it's kind of unrealistic to how the rest of the PvP plays because people get their supers a lot quicker, you die a lot easier, and it's more so kind of chaotic. And that's what I like about it. It's very quick, it's very fast. I believe games last no longer than between 7 to 10 minutes, though I could be wrong. They always felt quick to me, they didn't drag, and then you can also get mercied. I found that out the hard way. My team got destroyed, and we just kind of got beaten into submission. But it felt good because also later that day I ended up doing the same thing to another team, so that was always dope. Seeing the exotics other players collected and what they got, and just trying to figure out what gun they had as someone who's not super deep into the lore and the meta, who doesn't have that knowledge of years and years, because I believe Destiny's almost been out for a decade now. And that was really crazy to see. There's like lasers going across the screen. I'll come around a corner, someone just scopes me with a bow and arrow, and I'm like, how is his aim this good? But seeing like the different angles people are holding and how they know the routes that people are taking and stuff like that, the different powers everybody has, people flying through the sky, hovering, flying, activating all these electric powers and just glowing purple, people throwing hammers, like it's just, it scratches all the right parts of my brain. It's truly exciting, it's truly something different, it's truly something unique. And I'm kind of mad it took me this long to actually start playing Destiny 2's PvP as well as the PvE. Like, I'm someone who hasn't played Destiny really at all. Like, I think I got past like the first couple of hours in the first game, and the same thing for the second game, but this time around I've actually been streaming it and playing it a lot more. In case you want to catch me live on Twitch playing it or streaming it, as well as YouTube, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hope to see you all there. Oh, also on Kick too, I almost forgot to mention Kick as well. Now, I haven't gotten a chance to try out the different PvP modes in Destiny 2 yet, but the one I did play was a lot of fun. I spent the majority of the matches getting my teeth kicked in, and I loved it, strangely enough. Like, I didn't hate it. It was, you know, every time I came around the corner, it was something different, something unique. It was somebody killing me in a different way, so I kind of felt like Subaru from ReZero in a way, because I just kept dying over and over. But it wasn't bad. Like, The community was a lot more friendlier than I expected. I came in as a beginner and I let people know, and I had a lot of people coming through just explaining the game to me, how the mechanics work, different builds. I mainly played a Titan, but I've also played Warlock as well in the past, but I really wanted to do something new and unique, and I heard Titans was kind of like a way to go for my playstyle. You know, I just kind of like running in and punching people in the mouth and just seeing what happens. I wasn't worried about any metas. I wasn't worried about any builds. I wasn't worried about what was the most OP guns and exotics.
Because I don't have them.
But anyways, I just wanted to hop in, see what I could do with just past shooter experience. And like I said, it wasn't that bad. I didn't hate it. I honestly want to play more of it. I haven't been able to put Crucible down for too long. And I think my friends initially, when they sold me on Destiny, I'm someone who's like a lore fanatic. They told me this game had a lot of lore. They told me the universe was really deep. The characters are really well fleshed out. It has PvE, PvP, raids, and just a lot of different things that an MMO player like myself would also love as well. So of course I did what smart people do and just jumped into PvP mode blind without knowing anything about abilities or anyone, or even switching my loadout, or just even looking at my weapons or understanding what my character does for real, and just hope for the best. It wasn't a good idea. Currently, I have less than 30 hours in Destiny 2 and Destiny 1 probably combined. Going into the first couple of games, I was full of hope. I had a good idea and a good sense, or at least I thought I did, of how I was gonna do. You know, I was like, I've played shooters before, Destiny 2, I've seen how people play, I'm gonna do well. Yeah, no. When I hopped into that first Crucible game, it was like I was handing out free bro. Like everybody was getting a piece. Anytime I saw someone come around the corner, it's just as if my character just bent over and grabbed his ankles and just hoped for the best. It was awful, bro. Everybody else on the enemy team was the booty warrior and I was Chris Hansen. Every time I peeked around the corner for a gunfight, it was a coin flip. Not whether I'd win or lose, but whether I'd die in 10 seconds or 2, and whether or not I would know what killed me or I would have no idea what killed me. So it was very often I was just sitting there asking myself like,
the fuck is this? The fuck is that? The fuck are those?
It's not every day you play a shooter and then someone just turns green and goes goblin mode and starts slicing and dicing you up, which apparently is a warlock class. The caster, bro, he just gets 2 dual blades and just starts slicing you up like Baraka from Mortal Kombat. Like, what is this? I walked into that arena with an auto rifle and a dream, which was the worst mistake. It was the starter auto rifle you get. I just thought it was cool. You know, I'm thinking like assault rifle. I'm thinking like battle rifle from Halo. No, this is probably one of the worst weapons I actually could have started out with. I'm surprised I killed anyone with it. Honestly, with what everybody else is walking around here, rocket launchers, grenade launchers, swords, bow and arrows, like everybody has all these different weapons and kits. Like, bro, I'm just out here with an auto rifle and a shotgun, and yeah, that was pretty much my fault. I'm not gonna lie there, but you know, still, I'm at a severe disadvantage here without knowing just how badly I'm at a disadvantage. But with that all being said, once I got going, it became a completely different experience. Once I switched from an auto rifle to a scout rifle, and then I ended up getting a better shotgun, things started clicking more. I switched my skills around to something that was a little more fitting for my playstyle. I didn't even realize I didn't have all my skills unlocked, so I had to go talk to Ikora and then meditate and then start switching things around. And then I started actually looking at everything, figuring out how my character is supposed to be played, or different ways to play my character, I would say. Because when I was given some advice on how to actually properly build and different things to mix and match, I was told find what works for me, not going with a pre-written build like some other people do and things of that nature. So shout out to Son of Zen, because he actually walked me through a lot of the process and helped me tremendously. Without him, I would have been dying a lot more in Crucible than I did, and I wouldn't have started improving as quickly as I did. He's a Destiny 1 and 2 veteran player that just started making sense of a lot of the stuff that was happening to me. I would come around the corner, I would die, be like, what's that? He'd be like, oh, that's this. I would see someone using a gun, he'd be like, that's probably this. And if I wanted to get an idea of what to use for a specific map or skills to learn, he'd be like, you should probably go with this, this, and this, but see what works for you. And it was very helpful. It was a nice change of pace from other communities. Normally, if you hop into something like League or Valorant, people get super toxic and they're like, oh, you don't know your role or your character. But so far, the Destiny 2 community has been nothing but kind to me. Every time I talk about getting into Destiny or wanting to play or actually playing, people come through, they ask me how I'm doing in the game so far, how I'm liking it, how I'm enjoying it. If I need anything, let them know. And I've been really fortunate to have that kind of experience. So thank you guys for all your help with that. One thing I wasn't ready for though was the drip. Like everybody for some reason is just looking real nice. If you were to take some of these people and put them in different video games, they would be bosses. They would be either just regular bosses, raid bosses, or world bosses, or some way, shape, or form. It's a similar thing where in Warframe, because that's the other MMO I've played a lot of, that's similar to Destiny, where fashion has become part of the end game and everybody's just making characters that look really nice. They have all these different things coming off of them, different accessories, helmets, and just they look really cool. And I was like, that could be me. I don't know how, but some people were just randomly commending me for best dress. I guess because maybe I look like Samus from Metroid kinda, or they were just randomly commending people, because I should not have been receiving best dress with the type of people that were on my teams. Like, Jesus Christ, they look so good. Eventually I'm gonna get around to trying out all the other Crucible modes, but so far I'm having a blast. It's been a lot of fun. The community is really nice. Everybody's been super helpful, super outspoken and outgoing, and it's just been a really nice experience so far, and I'm very thankful for that. Seeing someone pop a super in mid-game is almost as exciting as it is frightening. Finding the different heavy ammo placements and then trying to get them before someone kills you and just robs it off your body, or you kill them and take it from their body. For trying to figure out, mix and match different loadouts based on what you might think might be the most effective or fit your play style, or just might be interesting to use and different, is always a great time. I just really love the different customizability that you have, as well as being able to change your loadout mid-game. Like, that was really cool. I didn't know you could do that at first. That was really nice to find out. I don't know if it's a thing in all modes, but being able to slide around a corner and punch someone in the face and have it be a one-hit kill, that was nice too. That felt really satisfying, just caving someone's teeth in. You know, I think I should have thought about that one a little more before I said it out loud, but I don't feel like changing this up, so I'm leaving it in. So far though, I think I've spent more time playing the Crucible than I have playing the actual story of the game so far, so I'm gonna be looking forward to actually getting immersed into the universe, doing the campaigns, and learning just more about who the Guardians are, why they do the things that they do, and what the Crucible is even in the first place. Lord Shaxx looks dope. Like, he's really cool. I would love to know more about that character. But in short, Crucible has been really fun. Destiny 2 has been a lot of fun. The community has been a lot of fun, and this is in less than 40 hours into the game at this point, and it's nothing but a good time so far. So I'm really excited to see what else there is in Destiny 2. I picked up the Legacy Collection, which I believe comes with the Witch Queen expansion, Beyond Light, and Shadowkeep for around 24 bucks. Found it on a deal. If you ever catch me on Destiny 2 and ever want to run some Crucible, some PvE, some raids, or anything else like that, let a brother know. I may not always be streaming it since I am a variety streamer, but I would always be down to play it. Just hit me up, send me a message, or catch me when I'm live. Once again, Twitch, Kick, and YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Typically, I'm playing fighting games like Tekken, King of Fighters, or soon-to-be Street Fighter 6, but every Monday we have a mental health discussion or some type of mental health themed stream. I'm studying to become a psychotherapist. Helping people is a passion of mine, and for the most part, since I'm not currently licensed, I always tell people to take my advice with a grain of salt. If it works, wonderful. If not, that's too damn bad! Sorry. If you made it to the end of the video and you want to help out the channel, you could do so by clicking the like and subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot and really mean a lot to me. And with that all being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and or night. You're all wonderful people.